live. Okay, Neil, I'm getting the live ready. Just so you know where I'm in the process. Facebook Live meeting, share on your timeline. I'm going to actually share it to the page, and I'm going to share it to Train Me Academy if it comes up. There it is. And I'm clicking go live. All right, so it's preparing to live stream the meeting. So we should be live any second now. All right, so we've just gone live. Neil, how's it? How's things going on your side?
Very good, Quentin. How are things on your side?
Yeah, also very good, thank you. It's Wednesday afternoon again, and here we are.
It's spring day. How did that happen?
As we promised last week, we will be here, and for all our fans sitting out there waiting for the live broadcast to start, we're here.
So what are we talking about today, Quentin?
Yeah,
It's Wednesday, and here we are.
that's interesting. Are you having a double broadcast
What are we
there?
talking about today, Quentin?
Neil, I thought it's very important that we actually sort of talk about, it seems so obvious that a lot of people are saying, online training. Of course, you need to do online training, and now in these day and age where we're at, but is it really? Does it really make a difference? For personal trainers, can't they just keep doing what they're doing?
Of course they can, but the dynamics of business has changed a heck of a lot in the last, 19 months now?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, I would argue that you're going to maybe become obsolete if you don't change, because a lot of people have changed their preferences. Not only people are not going to gyms, but some people don't want to subscribe to any contact with the person. So if you're staying with the old traditional method, not only business could like become a lot less, but you could begin to a spot where you can't find any clients in your immediate area, and that's a very, very worrying thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people have obviously tried to do some online training and maybe trying different methods to get online, but as maybe didn't work out so well, and it's just gone back to the way they used to do things, because a lot of the lockdown has now eased up a bit, so the gyms are open again, so you could probably earn a living again out of your day sort of live trainings with people.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's still a possibility. I'm not saying that the whole market is completely fallen on its face, but there's a lot less people that are going to places like commercial gyms. People want to feel more secure with their training environment, and it's very hard to manage that when you're in a shared space with thousands of other people.
Yeah.
There are different routes that you can go. So, for example, I still do in-person training, but instead of paying rent at a gym space, I just use the outdoors. I'm lucky enough to be living in Cape Town, where there's a lot of outdoor areas. There's parks. Some people have their own yards and stuff like that, and I take advantage of using those spaces instead of paying a rent.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've got expenses. I've got to drive my car to these certain areas. I've got to be smart about the kind of equipment that I use. But yeah, I see my in-person training though as a supplement to my business and not my main source of income.
Okay, that's interesting. So it doesn't have to be one or the other.
Sorry, this is my bad. My bad.
Press mute. Put yourself on mute, Neil. No, it's fine. No, what I was saying is it doesn't have to be one or the other, right? It's not like saying stop what you're doing currently, tell your clients to get lost or to come online with you, or or not at all. You could actually just kind of build this into your existing program.
Yeah, 100%. We're definitely not telling people to be completely extreme and only become an online trainer, although I have actually gone that route when I first started online training almost 6 years ago, but it was under circumstances that I chose to subscribe to. I relocated and started working on a yacht, and I literally said to my client base, if you want to come with me, then go online. Otherwise, that's it.
Yeah.
That's not the situation now. I think a lot of people misunderstand online training as, okay, if you're doing online training, now you have to go extreme with it. You must only be online. And no, it can online, just having an online presence can get you more business for what you're already doing. I think everyone can relate to that, but it can be a hybrid method. And if you enjoy the online space and you work with it well enough, you have the option to go fully online, which means that you work completely remotely. And I think a lot of people will be able to benefit from that in terms of their lifestyle. You not only reduce your expenses by a heck of a lot, but you stop trading your time for money. And I think that's one of the most appealing things, because there's not a very scalable model on in-person training. If you're selling your time, there's only so much of it you can sell. Yes, there are different ways of doing it. You can open a gym, and I mean that's a whole other kettle of fish. But if you're trying to just do the traditional personal training business, the only way to really scale your income and be able to use your time more effectively than just selling it directly is doing some form of online. And what I subscribe to people, what I tell them to do is to find some sort of app-based training, because that does give you the option of training clients completely in different parts of the world, and having more than just like a traditional. Maybe you can fit 10 sessions in a day if you're really pushing hard. You can have a lot more clients than what you'd have if you were just selling your time for money.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. I think people have this idea about it has to be sort of a Zoom kind of lessons that you add to your current lessons, but whereas we teach the people to use the app and to use their time more wisely. So there's stuff that your client can do on their own time where you don't have to actually be present for it. Is that how you would win back time for yourself?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially when I was at one stage, I tried to go completely online, and I was successful with it. I was completely online at one stage, and without an app, it wouldn't have been possible, because at one point in my business as well, in the same kind of time frame that I'm speaking about, I didn't have any South African clients. And when you're working with opposite sides of the globe, which what I was doing, I had quite a lot of American clients and clients in Australia. With those kind of time differences, if I was doing Zoom-based training or just like a call, like live video call, you don't have to obviously call it Zoom. I would have been working some ridiculous hours.
Yeah, that defeats the purpose.
Hours ahead of me, and New York is 6 hours behind me. So the timings would have been a nightmare. I mean, obviously people have a preference if they want to work out in the morning or in the evening. And then on both sides of the spectrum, I mean, I probably would have been having to wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and then doing another session at like, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night. And it would have been a very interesting kind of juggling project, let's just say that. So app-based training has given me the freedom to disperse my knowledge in like a format of step by step. This is what you should do first, second, third. This is how you do it. Here's a little video.
Yeah, I guess it's all about structuring the offer that you have. Is like knowing that what you can provide for people, whether they're pieces of it that's live. It's like a menu that you sort of can sort of build up for people, where they could say, okay, they want some live time with you, but the majority of time maybe they can help themselves and they can keep training. They can do stuff through the app.
Yeah, the way that my current offer is built up, I've stopped letting clients pick and choose, for example, what they think is best for them, because as the trainer, I know what's best for them.
Okay.
So I'm not Netflix. I'm not a subscription based in terms of you can't just work with me on a month-to-month basis. The minimum time that I work with anyone is in 3-month sections. So that is non-negotiable. Where I was going with that is I give them my one-on-one time in terms of accountability check-ins, which is it's divided the check-ins, the once a week calls. Now, I do with my clients is kind of broken up into 3 different sections. One, there's an accountability factor to it. I check up on their eating, ask questions about the exercise plan. I then educate them. I send them coaching videos, and then we discuss different topics and understand the reasons, like why that they're actually doing the certain whatever that I told them to do. And then the third part of it is it's basically like a what is the word for it? Like it's habit coaching. I think that's the best way to describe it, because it's not only eating and it's not only exercising that gets you transformational results. And my offer is around complete body transformation. You want to sum up what I do? I will help you transform your body.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about mental health benefits, blah, 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 but the idea is that I'm selling them a physical transformation. These benefits are also great, but you have to habit coach as well, because there's more to the puzzle than just eating and exercise.
Right.
And getting these people getting your clients to install better habits, it's just accelerating the process on how fast the results come.
Yeah.
And those things need to be reinforced, checked in on, and then obviously we go back to the coaching videos and the reinforcement and the understanding why they're doing it. You just tell someone to do something, I don't know how long they're going to actually do it for, but if you tell someone why they should do it and how it's benefiting them and how it's going to get them to their transformation,
yes,
you reinforce that, and that's how I found really, really good results with my online clients. Another bonus that it does do as well is you build in rapport. So a lot of people are afraid that they won't be able to build a connection with someone just online. And regular calls is a really great way to build connection. This guy that I met, Quentin, kind of taught me that, because I'm now in a partnership with him, and I partnered up with this guy, Quentin, and I've actually never met him in person.
That's true. We've never met in person.
But I feel comfortable enough to start a business with you, and based on an online interaction. So for me, that speaks to itself. I mean, I learned that from you, 100%.
Yeah. No, it's all about that. And I do think some people are nervous about doing something online and not having a personal connection with somebody. So yes, you probably would have to work a little bit harder on that aspect, but you can totally build up a relationship with somebody and get them to at least trust you that you're going to get them the transformation that you want. Because it's all, at the end of the day, it's about getting the person the results. And I like what you were saying, is like the client, they don't always know what the process needs to be. They need to trust you to have the process for them. You just need to agree in the beginning what are the results that we're looking for, and then leave it up to you. And whatever the tools that you use to get them there, that's where your expertise come in. And I think that's where a lot of online trainers watching this would probably say, each one of them have got unique skills, they've got unique personalities, and there's clients out there waiting for them to bring those skills to those people, to help those people with their particular transformations.
100%. You can be the best trainer in the world, but have no clients because no one actually has that trust. And the rules are exactly the same. To build up a relationship with someone, you need to nurture the relationship, you need to spend time with that person. And just because I'm looking at a computer screen doesn't mean that I'm not spending time with you on calls and on meetings and all the things behind the scenes. And through that process of regular meetings, I know who Quentin is without actually having to physically actually meet him. And like I said, it's a testament. I've started a business with you, without meeting you in person, and that's the kind of trust and relationship that you need to form with your clients. Otherwise, they're not going to trust your system or your tools and the way that all the things that you know how to do. And it renders useless if you can't build up some sort of connection with these people.
That's 100% right. Yeah. So just briefly, I mean, if somebody wants to go online, a couple of benefits. We've spoken about a few of them, but I think for the PT as well as for the client, there's some benefits. You think that, oh no, I'm just doing it for my selfish reasons because I don't want to get up at 4 a.m. anymore. But the clients also, they're going to get some benefit out of doing something online. So I don't think you should be shy of proposing that to your existing clients.
No, it is so much more convenient, and not just for you, but for your clients. If you can get that accountability in, like for one example, doing the accountability calls, that helps a heck of a lot, and that is a big part of it. I just want to be upfront about that. But for your client, they're getting accessibility. They're being able to access you whenever they need you. For example, they're going to be able to access your information, your expertise whenever they need it. And it could be at the drop of a hat. They could finish work a little bit earlier than what they thought, and then want to get a training session in. They wouldn't be able to get a session with you at a drop of a hat if all of a sudden they had that scenario, or they have an hour on lunch that they just want to take advantage of and quickly do the exercise. And they can wake up at whatever time in the morning they want to. If they're a busy CEO or businessman or woman, or one of the other the many other genders that we get nowadays. But they can do it early in the morning. They can do it late at night. I've got some clients that like late at night training after they put their children to bed, type of thing. I've got business people that are waking up early in the morning and wanting to do it that time. So they have access to the information and the expertise that you can provide them at any time of the day, whenever they need you. So that's a massive benefit for them as well. So I think it's fairly obvious as we're talking. Maybe a lot of these things are obvious to our audience as well. And they've thought about that. The point is though, how do you do this? And I guess that's what we got the course for. We got the whole outline where we teach people everything from how to get the clients, how to start them on training, and what tools to use, and all of those sort of things. We take you through step by step. So Neil, we're about to launch the second round of training, and we're going to take some students in soon. Are we ready to announce the date yet of the launch? Of course we can.
I thought we're keeping it a secret launch.
This is not a secret.
Okay.
So guys, on the Wednesday, the 15th of September, we're going to do another intake. We've already done our beta launch. So this is going to be like the official launch of the course. We had some amazing students in this round. They're actually busy finishing up their last little bit of the course at the moment. We've learned a lot from the process. They've learned a lot from the process. It went really, really well. But yeah, what we're teaching you, like Quinton says, is basically I'm going to teach you how to train clients online, and Quinton's going to teach you how to find the clients online. And not just find the clients, but also curate them into your a community where they're going to be your fans and you'll become your ambassadors. And when you can get that information all in one spot and are able to keep dispensing information and all of your expertise, they become like your own little ambassadors, which is it's a very big part of building an online community. And it becomes very important to retention in your business, not just retention of the clients that you have, but making sure that if a slot opens up, that you've got someone ready to take that slot. And that's really how you can make a sustainable business.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think I'd just like to obviously invite anybody that's interested and want to know more about it. You can go to our website, trainme.academy. So there's no .com at the end. The .academy is the trainme.academy. And then obviously you could go to our Facebook group as well. That might be a good place to start. You just go to our Start and Online Personal Training Business Owners Start and Grow Facebook group. Would be a good place for people to go as well.
We'll paste the URL.
Yeah, we could
in this video.
We could do that. I'm just kind of sharing. That's the group there. Come and join us, and you'll see all of the stuff, all of the discussions that we've had there. It'll be great to have you guys there and get in touch and get to know you a little bit better as well.
Yeah, that would be great. And it's been fun doing these live videos. I've definitely had, I was busy trying to share the video in the background, and I actually clicked on the video and then it started playing. So it's just one of those things that when you do live videos, these are the kinds of things that can happen. And it's a lot of fun.
It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve for us as well.
Yeah, I mean, but we also just like any input from you guys. We've already had some questions. We've had potential people that would like to come on join us in these videos in terms of like doing a little interview. So if you're interested in doing that, let us know. Otherwise, just please let us know if you're interested in the course. We can obviously send you more information, give you a nice little breakdown, and then it would be amazing for you guys to join us on the 15th of September.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again next week, Wednesday. Great. Cheers. Bye. All right. I've stopped the live stream, and I'm going to stop the recording.